We're live on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hold on, I have to clean this right here. I want you guys to see me clearly because it is time. There has yet to be an Ecuador game on a Tuesday stream. And here it is. It is an Ecuador World Cup game today, guys. Let's go! It's another episode of It's a Matter of Life or Death. I'm your host, Josue. And if you guys, for those of you guys that don't know, I am Ecuadorian. And I am born and raised over there. I'm actually from Ecuador. I was born in Ecuador, born in the motherland. I'm good old 1993. And then I was brought here, uprooted from my natural habitat. And I was brought to the States by my parents at the age of 10. So, yeah. And today they play Mexico, which is, I don't want to say an arch nemesis, but a lot of my circle today, like current, a lot of my circle, whether it's professional or whether it's like friends or even family, because I'm going to say a joke and it's funny. And I say this wholeheartedly as a funny joke, but Mexicans have infiltrated my family as they infiltrated this country. And like now my nieces are half Ecuadorian and half Mexican because my brother-in-law is from Mexico. So, and him too, first generation immigrant. So they're conflicted. They were born here and they're conflicted. Like, who we root for? And I tell them, well, no matter who you root for, this is who's gonna win today. So, yeah, it's a pleasure being here with you guys during this time. I love the World Cup. I've been watching this since I was a little kid, and kind of I was telling our Spanish viewers, if there's any Spanish viewers, sometimes I get like a couple Spanish viewers, but like I was telling our Spanish viewers, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure and an honor being with you here as a first generation immigrant. I can't stress enough what this means to me. One, to be part of this organization of CCCS. And actually, today's a perfect day to tell you guys because it is the in between day, or yeah, in between days, because today is June and then later this week is July. So we can't start our plan because our monthly life plans go 4 weeks by 4 weeks. So, but yeah, so it's a good time to tell you guys that I am honored to be part of this organization. They took me under their arms. I want to say I started working with CCCS back in 2020. Yeah, 2020. I think it's 2020. Because I've been here maybe 2020 or 2021. I started working with them. I graduated with my master's in 2020, so I suppose that's when I started. But it's been a pleasure. It's been a ride. We've brought up the Facebook following quite a bit. We're not yet 1,000. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, and as well as we started YouTube. And soon enough, I know I keep saying this, but soon enough, I just want to find the time. I'll get into short medium content or short media content, and then you'll probably be able to find us on TikTok, some Instagram Reels, because we do have an Instagram page, and then we'll probably fill some content with our staff. So, nevertheless, come see us live. It's always on Facebook and on YouTube because we have more followers on Facebook. So whenever we get the exposure on Facebook, but we want to eventually lead you guys on to YouTube, or maybe find a platform that lets us do both. But as of now, I do 2 devices, but it's okay because we make it work. And I'm here to work for you guys. And yeah, on that topic, like I said, it's been a pleasure being with the organization. I'm a first generation immigrant, have my master's from DePaul University, and I teach workshops for CCCS. I'm a financial literacy educator. And also all of those posts they see day by day, most of them are mine, unless we're out in the wild doing stuff like we're at the McHenry Outdoor Theater, or you're probably seeing some posts of a gym, another educator, and myself being at like an outreach event. So we definitely do all sorts of events like that. If you or somebody works for like a library or maybe even like a government agency or any other agency that gives any assistance whatsoever, even if it's assistance to your employees, like we've given workshops at work sites so that way their employees know how to manage a budget. Some of them maybe living paycheck to paycheck. Some of them may not be contributing to like their retirement accounts. So we definitely do that. So if you would like to know more about our services and our workshops that we give, or any services that we offer, who we offer them to, you can just comment in the chat, or comment. Yeah, definitely comment in the chat. Put us in the comments. Send us a message, and we'll definitely reach out to you. You know, funny thing is, actually, if you interact with this post whatsoever, I think Facebook reaches out in behalf of us. So I don't know, maybe comment and then we'll see. If you definitely comment, I'll see it and then I'll take the steps accordingly to reach out. Or you could also go to our website, CCCS, where CCCS actually is Illinois CCCS.org. We're CCCS everywhere. I should actually do that. Change our name to Illinois CCCS. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you put Illinois CCCS, you will definitely find us. So, okay, some things I wanted to talk to you guys about today, aside from Ecuador going against Mexico in the World Cup. So again, if you're watching this, root for Ecuador because your host is from Ecuador. Some things I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Our first fundraiser that we have going on, which is pretty cool. I can wait. Let me just open this in a different page, so that way I could talk about it. I also want to talk about. Why can I? Okay. I also want to talk about some housing stuff, which the housing stuff is. Sorry, just reading the email. Because this was homeownership month, this past month. And, so the National Federal Housing Authority, National Fair Housing Authority, let me just read this right. Oh, just getting their name out for the National Fair Housing Authority. That's what one of the items I wanted to talk to you guys today. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the email, but just getting the name out. So the National Fair Housing Alliance is, not authority, alliance. National Fair Housing Alliance is an organization that helps people remain in their homes, and they also fight for fair housing. So, and see, even in this email says every successful intervention means more than a resolving housing dispute. It means the family can remain stable. So if you have any dispute going on with any housing institution, you could always contact the National Fair Housing Alliance, especially if you feel like you're being treated unfairly. There's a couple of neighborhoods in the Cook County area alone, I understand, where this could happen. But yeah, that's one of the points I wanted to talk to you guys about. National Fair Housing Alliance. That's another organization, non-for-profit organization that is there to help people. Again, a lot of services that we provide it's a well-known item. However, not a lot of people know how to search for it. And also, when it comes to finances, it's already a tough topic to speak about. So maybe a lot of people wouldn't even want to talk about if they're in trouble in finances, or maybe they're being mistreated by their housing ownership. So definitely keep that in mind. Okay, now moving on to another thing. We do have our own fundraiser coming up. More details are to come out tomorrow, maybe later on this week, in regards to how to sign up. It's called Run for Your Money. Get it? Because nobody cares more about your money than you do. We always say that in the matter of life or death. And it'll be in September 12th. And it's a 5K. You have the ability to run, you have the ability to walk, and you have the ability to support. So if you see that coming up on our socials, please give it a like, share. All those runners that I know on my time feed, or all those runners that are on this time feed alone, because I know running is a new trend right now. So if you're out there running, you better sign up. You might catch me doing it, not mine. I will be doing it. I could do a 5K. I always talk about everybody's doing these 5Ks. Like, I'm never paid to do a 5K because it's just running. But if it's for a good cause, I'm definitely gonna do it. So this one's for the good cause. You know what? Now that since I'm gonna do this one, I might just become a runner now. You guys might have just changed my mind on running. I might just join a run club and then start doing 5Ks because I think they're all for a good cause. But yeah, so come support us. Entry fees $40, and more information will be up in our socials. There's already one flyer going around, but there's another flyer coming out this week with a QR code to sign up. Other than that, just a couple more things and reminders of services that we do. Counseling sessions totally free of charge, no commitment necessary, no cost. Again, we always say nobody cares more about your money than you do. If you come talk to our counselors, they will definitely help you build a budget tailor-made to your lifestyle and tailor-made to your needs. So first and foremost, that's the most important part. And then second of all, they'll help you create a budget geared towards your financial goals, whether your financial goals are to get out of debt or whether they are to buy a car in the next 2 years, or whether they are buy a house in the next 5 years, or whether they are send your kid to college in the next 10 years. Or maybe they're preparing for the next World Cup to go see them in the next 4 years. Whatever your financial goals may be, they are never out of reach as long as you have a good budget put together. So with that being said, you guys, this one was a short episode today just because, again, is the in between time, very miscellaneous things to talk about. We have the 5K coming up, fair housing. I forgot already. Don't tell nobody. Fair Housing Alliance, National Fair Housing Alliance. Give them a check or check them out, especially if you are having trouble with your housing situations, especially when it comes to being treated unfairly. So reach out to them. Again, take care of your budget, take care of yourselves, and most importantly, go to Ecuador. Next month, we'll come talk about maybe pre-purchasing, I think is the plan, to like how to prepare to get you in your residence. So, or how to prepare you to navigate a home buying process. So that might be next month. Don't hold me to it. I got to check my notes, but I have to go get ready for the game, guys. And it's summer outside. It's finally summer. It's 90 plus degrees outside. I was playing soccer today and I was getting cooked, literally and metaphorically. So, you guys, I'm so proud to come to you guys every Tuesday. Give this video a like if you're rooting for Ecuador. And if you're rooting for Mexico, give it a share. Maybe somebody else, someone will see it then. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.